If you want to warp text, bend graphics, or create realistic distortion effects in GIMP, the Displace Filter is one of the most useful tools you can learn. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to use the Displace Filter in GIMP step by step, even if you're brand new to photo editing. By the end, you'll know how to prepare your layers, choose the right displacement map, adjust the settings, and apply the effect for a clean, professional result. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss more GIMP tips and editing tutorials. Let's jump in. First, you need to prepare your layers. Open your main image in GIMP. This is the graphic, photo, or text layer that you want to warp. Next, open your map image. This is the image that GIMP will use to decide how the distortion should move. In most cases, a black and white map works best because the light and dark areas create more controlled displacement. If your map is in color, you can desaturate it first for better results and a cleaner effect. Now, bring the map into the same project window. You can paste it in as a new layer or open it as another layer, depending on how you're working. Once it's inside the same file, hide the map layer by clicking the eye icon next to it. We only need it visible as a reference for the filter, not permanently displayed on top of your image. After that, click your main image layer so it becomes the active layer. This is very important because the Displace Filter will only affect the layer that is selected. Now we're ready to open the filter. At the top of the screen, click Filters, then hover over Map in the drop-down menu. From there, click Displace. This opens the Displace Settings window, where you'll control exactly how the distortion works. In the settings, you'll see options for horizontal displacement and vertical displacement. For both of these, choose your map layer from the drop-down menu. In most cases, you want to use the same map image for both directions so the effect stays consistent. Next, you'll see the horizontal coefficient. This controls how much the image shifts left and right. A higher number creates a stronger distortion, while a lower number keeps it subtle. Then look for the vertical coefficient, which controls the up and down movement in the same way. If you want a gentle warp, keep these values low. If you want a more dramatic distortion, increase them slowly and watch the preview. You may also see options for displacement mode and edge behavior. These settings help determine how the filter handles the image edges and how the distortion is applied. If you're not sure what to choose, start with the default options and make adjustments later if needed. The goal here is to test, preview, and refine until the effect looks natural for your project. Once the settings are in place, take a moment to adjust the sliders and fine-tune the coefficients. This part is all about experimentation. Small changes can make a big difference, especially when you're warping text or matching the shape of a surface or background. If the effect looks too strong, lower the values. If it looks too weak, raise them a little at a time. The best results usually come from subtle adjustments rather than extreme ones. When everything looks right, click OK to apply the filter. GIMP will use your displacement map to warp the selected layer, creating the final effect. Depending on your map and settings, you might get a wavy look, a texture distortion, or a more realistic wrap around an object or background. If the result isn't quite right, don't worry. You can always undo it, tweak the settings, and try again until it looks perfect. And that's how to use the Displace Filter in GIMP. Once you understand this tool, you can use it for all kinds of creative edits, from artistic effects to realistic compositing. If you found this video helpful, please like the video, subscribe for more GIMP tutorials, and leave a comment if you want to see more beginner-friendly editing guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.